This was just announced. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Alright, as always, we have a lot to cover in this video, including a couple new check programs that were just announced, as well as so much more, so let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, I quickly want to talk about a new report that was just released today in regards to food and grocery prices. The analysts and the experts that are watching this closely are anticipating over the next 12 months that we will likely continue to see food prices moving significantly higher. In fact, they're already anticipating on some specific products we're likely going to see prices move up by about 30%. They're also saying that grain products, anything pertaining to wheat or barley or some of these other grains that I've also been talking about for about the last month and a half now, will likely be in either short supply or, again, moving up significantly in price. Pastas, breads, things like this, simply because of the grain shortages going on all around the globe right here, right now. So I've been talking about this for about a month and a half now, and now this report was just released today, basically saying exactly what I've been telling you for about a month and a half. So when you happen to go to the grocery store, if you happen to be able to pick up an extra box of pasta or things like this that you can put on your pantry shelf that's not going to go bad in a month, you can still eat it in 6 months or something, time like that, you may want to try to grab an extra box or something here and there. I know that money's really tight right now, but I'm just simply saying prices are only going to go higher. So if we can lock in a price today or sometime soon and not pay the inflated prices over the course of the next 12 months or so, it might be worth it. But anyway, just want to throw that out there just to let you know what's going on. Next, let's quickly talk about an announcement out of the president today. So back in April, we heard out of the administration that they were going to be coming forward with an official announcement on federal student loan forgiveness or cancellation very soon. Well, we were supposed to be getting an announcement a couple weeks ago at the end of May out of the president to cancel $10,000 worth of federal student loan debt per borrower. Well, that was actually postponed because of some other things that came up, but the president was doing a commencement speech at a school in Delaware, and he was supposed to be announcing it then. It didn't happen. Well, now we've been waiting, wondering when are we going to get this announcement out of the cancellation of federal student loan payments. However, we got the announcement today saying, oh yeah, it's actually not going to be happening until July or even August. Kind of interesting because all of those payments are still deferred out until the end of August as of right now. So again, I've been saying this for a very long time now. Timing is very, very important with these announcements. Do you think this is a coincidence or do you think this is planned? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is definitely planned. It's all planned, okay? So timing is very critical when it comes to all this stuff, which is why I've also been saying for a while now, in the event that another stimulus check or something comes out like this, it's likely going to be timed perfectly so that we all remember when we go out voting for the midterm elections. And again, by the way, I don't take political sides in my videos. I'm a realist. I tell you the things that are actually really happening, and I'm a realist behind all the things that are actually being said, because you got to kind of read between the lines with a lot of things that are being mentioned in politics, right? Again, not taking sides. It's all politics. It's everybody, regardless of which side they come from. So anyway, we'll see here in the month of July or August. I guarantee you it's not going to be in July. It'll likely be August. It'll probably be right before the expiration, or what I should say is the restart of those payments, which again won't be happening either. I'll guarantee it. Those will be pushed out once again, but only time will tell. And again, I will keep you posted as we do get those details going forward. All right, let's quickly talk about gas prices. Wow. Unbelievable, once again. So yesterday evening, I actually did not upload a video. However, the day before, so 2 days ago, I was out in a video. We were guessing the price of gas for the following day, which would have been yesterday. My guess was coming in at $4.84. Well, I nailed it. Yeah, yesterday it was $4.84 exactly. Not proud of it. I'm not proud about that guess. I'm just simply saying, yeah, but here's the thing. Today it's up again. $4.86 is the new national average as of today. Seriously, this is nuts. It is going up every single day. This is not right. This is not right. This should not be happening. We should not be hitting a new record every single day. At this rate, we're going to be at $5 a gallon for a national average by the end of this week. It's only a few days away. Seriously, at this rate, it's going to be only a couple days away. So I do not want this to happen, but unfortunately, this is the fact of the matter. There's nothing that I can do about it, and unfortunately, there's nothing that all of us in this community collectively can do about this either. So who knows? Hopefully, the administration, hopefully Congress, hopefully Biden will come out and do something about this because, yes, they do have the authority to do things about this. So I know this is a supply and demand issue, but seriously, if they bring more supply onto the market, that would ultimately lower prices. It's just a simple function of supply and demand. That's all it really comes down to. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that as well. Let's quickly talk about a couple new check programs that were also announced. One of these, I happen to say, is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool program. So let me talk about these two programs that were recently announced as well. All right, so this first one is out of Annapolis, Maryland. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you're in the location of Annapolis, Maryland, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But anyway, here's what they're going to be doing there. This program was just announced, by the way. $500 ongoing monthly checks for it sounds like a minimum of 1 year, possibly even up to 2 years. It sounds like they have not completely decided on what they're going to be doing quite yet, as far as if it's going to be 1 year or 2 years, but this is in Annapolis, Maryland, and it will be at least $500 a month for 12 months. And again, they'll be choosing low-income people right there in that community, which, by the way, all of these programs that I talk about as far as ongoing monthly checks, one-time checks, vouchers, prepaid cards, debit cards, all things like this, they're always focused on the low income. They're never, ever focused on higher income. Ever. Never ever, okay? They're always focused on the low income, which is why I like to bring them to you. They don't come out with a program and be like, hey, for anybody earning 200 grand a year, we're going to give you a check every month. No, it just doesn't happen. Those programs do not exist. These are all focused on the low income. Anyway, let me talk about the next program now. This one is in Portsmouth, something like that. Portsmouth is how I'm pronouncing it. I probably am pronouncing that incorrectly. I apologize. But it is in Portsmouth, Virginia. So if you're in that location, again, I apologize for pronouncing the name wrong. Doing my best here. You know, cities are pronounced kind of different sometimes, even though the way that it's spelled, it looks one way, you know, but sometimes it's pronounced a little bit differently. Anyway, this is in Portsmouth, Virginia, and they're actually sending out, this is kind of cool, I like this program. They're sending out a one-time $500 prepaid debit card for the low income in that community. So they're not automatically sending it out, but rather you would need to go to your local office, as in like your local city office, I believe it is, or maybe social services office, and apply for it. So you send in your application, and then you fill out the application, and then if they approve you, then they will give you this one-time, it's a one-time, not a monthly payment, it's a one-time $500 card, it's a prepaid debit card, and you can go out and spend it on anything that you want. So gas, groceries, food, shoes, clothes, doesn't matter, anything you want. So if you're in that location, Portsmouth, Virginia, please check that one out. This one was just announced just a short time ago, so please check that one out. Like I said, you got to apply for it. You need to fill out an application. Once they review your application, they'll contact you and they'll let you know if you get it or not. Which, by the way, I did see when you go to fill out the application, you need to bring in proof of income and you need to bring in proof of residency to show that you actually are a resident of that location. So just keep that in mind if you're in that location. Portsmouth, Virginia. All right, so check those two programs out. Next, another announcement coming out right now is, this is kind of interesting as well, possibly the largest caravan of migrants are making their way to the southern border. 15,000 migrants are supposedly in this next caravan coming up. So this is possibly, according to the numbers that I was reading, possibly the biggest or one of the biggest caravans that is on its way to the southern border, and they're going to rush the border. So not really sure when they're supposed to arrive. I did not see an official arrival date. I'm guessing if there's 15,000 people, they're probably going to be arriving over the course of several days because that's a huge group of people, right? That's a lot of people. Anyway, so apparently that's on its way, making its way north through Mexico up to the southern border. So looks like the Border Patrol people have their work cut out for them here for quite a while going forward here. Anyway, there's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. Of course, as I do get more information, I will come back here and let you know what's going on. But these are some of the updates that I wanted to bring to you right here in this video. Again, if you're in those two locations, Annapolis, Maryland, or Portsmouth, Virginia, please check out those programs as they have some free money going out the door there. And again, you may need to apply for them. Otherwise, just do a simple internet search and you should be able to find that information for your location. Otherwise, these are the details that I have for you. As I find anything else about any other monthly programs, check programs, one-time checks, student loan forgiveness, or anything else that may pertain to you as a low income, fixed income, or anybody else here in the community, of course, I'll be right here for you, breaking it down, letting you know what's going on, as I truly want to help you out during this very busy, confusing time while things are changing very rapidly. So thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and of course, go back and check out some of the other thousands of videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I truly appreciate you. Until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later.